Hello guys, and welcome to another tutorial. So in today's video I'm going to be showing us how to go about the cutting and sewing of these cute jumbo shorts. So it's a short pant, and I'm going to be showing us how to go about the sewing, the cutting, and also how to create this elastic band for it. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, please stay tuned while we continue in the tutorial. So moving forward now, I'm going to be making use of this fabric, this Ankara fabric in 1.5 yards, and I'm going to be making use of this elastic band. Yes, so to continue now, I am going to go ahead to slash the material in two. So this material is a long piece of fabric, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it open so that we can start the cutting of the back and the front piece. So the length of the material is 18.5 on fold. So opening it up is about 37 inches. Then the width of the material is 22.5 inches. So I went ahead to mark 0.5 inches from the top of this fabric to serve as the starting line or our waist line. So next now I'm moving down to the hip line. So because we have a band of about 2 inches, I'm going to be marking 7 inches down from that waistline that we already marked. So moving forward now, I'm going ahead to mark the crotch line. So to get the crotch line, I divided my hip measurement by 16 plus 1 inches. So why I added that 1 inches is for ease, because this is going to be a high waist short. So I added the 1 inches for ease, and I went ahead to draw down the line. So next I went ahead to mark the full length of this pants, which is 18 inches, and I'm going ahead to mark it. Then I'll draw a straight line down. So plus our band is going to give it about 20 inches. So after cutting, this is what I have. So next now on the waistline, I'm going to go ahead to mark 13.5 inches. So which is the hip measurement divided by 4 plus 3 inches extra. So I marked that measurement on the waistline, and I'm going to mark the same measurement on the hip line and on the crotch line. Now why I am marking the hip measurement on the waistline is because we are going to be attaching a band. So the band is going to serve as the waist line. This band is going to serve as a waistband. So next now, so on the band you can adjust your waist measurement on it. So next I went ahead to draw a line down. So I'm going ahead to draw a line down. Next on the crotch line, I'm going to go ahead and mark my crotch measurement. So remember that I marked about 3.6 inches coming down. I added 1 inches extra, but on that crotch line I went out by the exact measurement or we got for the crotch line, which is 2.6 inches, and that was what I went ahead to mark on that crotch line, and I connected it to the hip line. So I did not mark 3.6 inches there, I marked just 2.6 inches there. So after marking that 2.6 inches, I went ahead to connect, and this is what I have. So next, moving forward now, I'm going to go ahead to take the measurements that we have on the crotch line and place it on the end of the pants, just as you can see. So that is what I'm going ahead to do. I'm taking the measurement that we have there on the end of the pant. After doing that, I'm going to go ahead and connect it like this, and that is what we have. So next now on the end of this pant, I'm going to go ahead and mark about 0.5 inches down, and then on that waistline I'm going to also mark 0.5 inches, and I'll connect it to the crotch line and to the hip line. So the 0.5 inches on the end of the pants, I connected it to the crotch line. Then the 0.5 inches on the waist, I connected it to the hip line. So all in all, it's just going to give a slight curve at the edge of this pants. So next now, I'm sorry, I did that off camera, the one on the waist. So after cutting out, this is what I have. Moving forward now, I'm going to be working on the back part. So we can see that this tutorial is very easy if followed carefully. So I'm going ahead to put the front part on the back fabric. So the back fabric, the length is 22.5 inches and the width is 18.5 inches. But the difference is that for the back, we are going to be leaving space at the top part of the fabric and at the side. That's where we are going to be marking the crotch length. So we are going to be leaving space because as we know, our back measurement is different from the front. So moving forward now, on the waistline, I went up by about 2 inches at the back. And then on the crotch line, the part I am touching, I'm going to go out about 1.5 inches. So next, after doing that, I'm going to go ahead and connect the points together. So connecting the points together now is going to give me my back crotch. So after doing that, this is what I have. So next now on that part, I just came about that same 1.5 inches and I took it down. So next now I went ahead to slant that 2 inches to the end of the front waist to meet. Then after doing that, I'm going ahead to cut this out like so, as we can see, and that is all for it. So that is it. So please, if there's anything you do not understand, feel free to ask me in the comment section. Moving forward now, I went ahead to sew up the front crotch, the back crotch. We can see that the back is higher than the front. It is supposed to be like that, the back crotch. And then after doing that, I joined the front and back together, as we can see. I joined the front and back together, as we can see. So after doing that, I now went ahead to sew down both sides of this fabric, and after sewing down both sides of the material, this is what I have. So now moving forward on the for the elastic part, I already have my fabric. So I went ahead to measure the length of the waist and I have 48 inches. So I went ahead to cut about 49 inches of fabric. Then I sewed it down. After sewing it down, I now sewed 3 lines across. So I'm going to be attaching the elastic band on the top part of that line and on the bottom. Then the fabric, which is the rope that I'll be using to adjust the waist, I'll be attaching it in the center. So this is for the elastic band. So you just sew down your fabric. When you sew down, you leave a space. When you are sewing down the band, you leave a space in the center where the elastic band is going to be attached. So now for the elastic band, I'm going to be cutting out 25 inches. So my waist measurement is 32 inches. So I minus 7 from it. So 32 minus 7 is 25 inches. So I'm going to be marking 25 inches. So 25 inches twice, that's 50 inches in total, but 25 inches for the up and for the down part, because we are placing the elastic on the top and for the bottom part. After doing that, I'll go ahead and cut it out. Then I just left little extra inch, about 1 inches, just because I'm going to be tying this elastic band. So then I went ahead to cut it out. So after doing that, I'm going to go ahead and use my safety pin to begin to attach this elastic band to the bottom of the fabric. So I'll attach it to the bottom. After attaching it to the bottom, I'll pass it all the way around. After passing it all the way around, when I pass it out, I will now go ahead and tie it at the end. And when I tie the elastic band, make sure that I tie it in place. After making sure that I tie it in place, I will now push it inside. Make sure that the elastic stays inside the fabric. So after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and do excuse me, I'll do the exact same thing for the upper part of this band. Then on the lower part of the band, I'm going to go and I'll insert the fabric. So the length of that fabric is about 46 inches long, but it depends on what you are going for. It totally depends on what you are going for. You can make it longer or you can make it shorter, but just make sure that it is going to be able to fill in the space of the band and extra for you to tie it down to adjust your waist measurement. So as we can see the band, I went ahead to just trim off the excess that came out. Then after trimming that excess off, I'm going to go ahead and push it inside so that the band is hidden inside the fabric. So as we can see, I've already gone ahead to place the band, the elastic band in the top and bottom. Then I placed the fabric at the center. So next now, I'm just going to go ahead and place the center part of that elastic band, because it has a center, on the center front of this of the trouser pants, this short pants. Then I will sew down. Then when I'm sewing, I'll make sure that I'm stretching it like this, because the length of the elastic band is the same length of the trouser waist, like I said earlier in this tutorial. And after doing that, I'll now sew down the end of this pants. So, and after I'm done doing that, this is what the pants look like. So I went ahead to neatly sew the band, our waistband, to the pants, and we can see how it looks. And I hemmed the down of the pants, and this is what it is. So guys, thank you for watching up to this point. I so much appreciate. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to like, share to whoever you feel may be interested in watching this, and I'll be seeing you in the next tutorial. And don't forget, if you love this fabric, it is available. I sell. You can hit me up on WhatsApp or check out my page on TikTok or Instagram to get updated on new designs. Thank you very much. I'll be seeing you in the next tutorial. Bye.